Looking for a deep kind of love that can be felt deep in the heart, not just a fleeting tremor, but a seismic, timeless art. Not just a spark that flashes bright, then fades into the night, but the steady, sun-warmed canyon stone, holding in the light. It's the roots that grip the ancient cliff, invisible and strong. The current of a hidden stream that sings a constant song. It's in the quiet space between two hands that simply know the touch. The understanding that has never needed to say much. It is the echo in the silence when the crowded day is through. The mirror that shows my truest self and loves that person, too. It is the anchor in my chaos, the compass in my drift. The gentle, deep, and certain gift that is love's final shift. So I have searched not for a flame, but for the ocean's pull and sweep, for a love not just upon the skin, but buried, vast, and deep. And if I find it, I will know my soul will recognize its part. This deep and quiet beating of your heart against my heart, this deep and quiet beating of your heart against my heart, has built a world inside the world, a universe apart. It is the soil where every seed of silence comes to grow, where every unspoken promise learns the path it has to go. It is the gravity that holds my scattered stars in place, the recognition of your soul as my intended space. It is not in the grand pronouncements shouted to the air, but in the breath you lend me when I'm lost in my despair. It is the bedrock underneath the river of our days that shapes the course it takes through both the tangled, thorny ways, and through the open, sunlit fields where joy runs clear and sweet. This love is not a victory, but a slow and deep retreat. From every shallow wanting, to a calm and full content. A harbor that was always there, for which our souls were bent. This depth we share is not a void, but substance, rich and real. The turning of the great, slow wheel against the greater wheel. So let the surface world rush on with all its sound and show. We have descended to the source where quiet waters flow. This love that can be felt deep in the heart, and deeper still, is not a thing we had to find, but one we had to will, to open to trust, to let its ancient rhythm start. This deep and quiet beating of your heart against my heart. This deep and quiet beating of your heart against my heart has forged a language of its own, a grammar and an art. Its syntax is the steady pulse that needs no tongue to speak. A covenant the fragile, word-bound world could never break. It is the chamber where the echo of my own name changed, from something solitary into a range of shared and sacred mountains, where the air is thin and clear, and all the former distances now intimately near. This love is the deep current where the trivial concerns, the daily dust and fretfulness are settled, buried urns of forgotten noise. It is the patience of the stone that knows the lichened century of work is not its own, yet holds it, shapes,